gonna go get these kids, man. I'm gonna go get these kids, bro. I'm talking to the lawyers. Oh, I could be home. I could be home when I see my kids. Come talk to me. You don't know.
Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are locked in yet another storm, and this one's personal.
North is the moment. They want to see Northwest because she's a personality. And if anyone wants to hate on a child that is having the time of their lives, yeah.
Kanye is reportedly gearing up for a legal showdown with Kim over how she's raising their daughter, Northwest, and the internet can't look away. It all exploded after shocking new photos of 12-year-old North hit the web, sending fans into a frenzy of anger and disbelief.
Many people are so baffled that Northwest looks like a 21-year-old at 12, and I don't know why. Are we forgetting that her auntie literally slept with her sister's baby dad when she was 15, and the nigga was a grown-ass motherfucking man? Are we forgetting those festivities was happening around that little gag?
Kanye is reportedly furious, warning Kim that if she doesn't step in fast, his lawyers definitely will. This isn't just a parenting disagreement anymore. It's a full-blown war over image, control, and fame. And Kanye's not holding back. He's even calling out Kris Jenner, claiming Kim and her momager are turning North into a product, saying this isn't innocent dress-up, it's calculated branding.
I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her, but that wasn't God's plan.
That claim alone sent shockwaves across social media, and people can't stop dissecting every move this family makes. The photos that lit the fuse showed North strutting through Rome with bright blue hair, full glam makeup, a mini skirt, a corset top, and chunky black boots, looking more like a runway model than a kid sightseeing with her mom.
Mind y'all, I'm never on Kanye's side, especially not when it comes to a lot of his parenting choices, but I do gotta say, he did say that this right here that's been going on with Northwest and all these little outfits is what he was afraid of. Now granted, times is changing, okay? Of course, the things that we put on back when we was 12, 13, it's not gonna be what the new generation puts on, okay? That's out the window, it'll never be that again.
Fans were outraged, flooding the comments with words like disturbing, gross, and unfit. The internet's dragging hasn't stopped, and it's getting uglier by the hour. People are blasting Kim, accusing her of trying so hard to be the cool mom that she's forgetting to actually be a mom. Critics say she's more focused on maintaining her trendy image than protecting her daughter's innocence. The backlash even reignited the old Balenciaga scandal, with fans accusing Kim of prioritizing luxury brand deals over her child's safety. That's when Kanye's supporters came swinging in, claiming this proves he was right all along.
And as a leader, I'm saying, how I'm supposed to lead y'all if I don't got my kids with me to continue what we're doing? I ain't got no motherfucking legacy. So why the f*** you think I'll be spazzing out?
One viral comment read, "She took that Balenciaga collab way too seriously. No wonder." Kanye's mad about North being exposed online. The shade was brutal. But here's where it gets messy. A lot of people think Kanye has zero room to talk. They're calling him out for hypocrisy, reminding everyone this is the same man who's constantly objectified women, including his own wife, Bianca Censori, and now he's suddenly preaching morals? The irony has fans both laughing and fuming. Then came the move that had everyone's jaws on the floor. Kanye pushing North into a collab with Sean Diddy. Combs, a man seen on camera allegedly putting hands on a woman. Back in March, Kanye hyped up a track called Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine, captioning it, "New song by Puff Daddy," featuring his son King Combs, my daughter Northwest, and new Yeezy artist Jasmine Williams. The lineup had the internet screaming, "Who thought that was a good idea?" The track opened with a wild twist, a recorded phone call between Kanye and Diddy, where Diddy thanked him for taking care of his kids while he's locked up. But the second people heard North's name tied to his, the internet lost it. Fans were disgusted, saying Kanye crossed a serious line by putting his daughter anywhere near a man with such a violent reputation.
What's your favorite style right now?
I like very streetwear and 90s, Tyler the Creator, my dad, me.
What's one lesson you'll never forget?
To trust God only. Don't trust nobody else except God because y'all only trust him.
That's a great lesson. What's your favorite song right now?
I Don't Love You Anymore by Tyler, the Creator.
What was the best day of your life?
Maybe in Italy. It was just like very chill, just spending time with my siblings. Just that's when I really brought them close to God. And I was like, we had this house there and there was like these devil statues and I was like, no girl. And I was like, what should we do? We gotta pray. So then I taught Shy and Psalm how to pray. And I taught Saint to pray. God really did his thing after.
Comment sections exploded. People couldn't wrap their heads around why a child was being dragged into such dark adult territory. But Kim wasn't about to sit quiet. She reportedly texted Kanye immediately, telling him straight up he had no right to use North in a song without her consent. And here's where it gets spicy. Kim actually owns the legal trademark for Northwest. That means Kanye can't use their daughter's name, image, or voice in any business or creative project unless Kim signs off. And she made sure he got that message loud and clear.
So in my home, my kids don't know anything that goes on the outside world. And I've managed—
How do you do that?
I've managed to— I'm holding on by a thread. I know I'm like so close to that not happening, but while it's still that way, I will protect that to the end of the earth as long as I can. Like my kids, they don't know anything.
How?
So
with social, they're in school, they're on social.
So at school, like some of my best friends are the teachers. So I know what goes on at recess. I know what goes on at lunchtime. I hear what's being talked about. None of the kids have ever said anything to my kids.
Wow.
Social media, my kids aren't— North has a TikTok account on my phone and my phone only. They're just not on social media. They don't see stuff. I keep, when stuff's going down, like I protect stuff in the house as far as like the TVs and the content
That
that's
feels
on.
like it must be a full-time job.
It is.
Yeah.
Kanye responded, writing, "I asked you at the time if I could trademark her name. You said yes. When she's 18, it goes to her, so stop. I sent paperwork over so she wouldn't be in the Diddy song to protect her." One person has to trademark, but Kim didn't back down, and neither did Kanye. He fired back, "Amend it, or I'm going to war, and neither of us will recover from the public fallout." He even dropped a chilling line, "You're going to have to kill me." That right there shows how toxic things have gotten. Two parents so wrapped up in themselves that North's well-being keeps getting lost in the middle.
It sucks, when someone doesn't see how different they are. You'll always, hope that you'll see a glimpse of them. And, I hope I do.
Critics say Kim wasn't really upset about Diddy being on the track. After all, the Kardashians have been spotted at his parties plenty of times. What Kim really wanted, they claim, was control, and the money tied to North's name and image. Meanwhile, Kanye continues to paint himself as the protector of his daughter's innocence. But fans call him out too. How can he claim to protect women while defending men with violent histories? Either way, Northwest is stuck between two parents who both thrive on chaos, and fans worry she doesn't stand a chance at a normal childhood. But the feud didn't stop there. Kanye exploded again after seeing the viral photos of North in Rome, wearing a corset and mini skirt. This time, he wasn't just ranting online, he's reportedly threatening legal action against Kim. A source told Globe magazine that Kanye is furious his 12-year-old daughter is parading around dressed like that.
Media is so rough on young girls. And Northwest is a perfect example as to why some celebrities don't want their children being shown on social media. So Northwest just turned 12 and she's on vacation in Mexico on a yacht with her mom and her cousin Penelope. And these photos started circulating on the internet and the comments were diabolical. People saying kudos to Courtney for having her daughter be dressed age appropriately. People saying that North is fat. People saying that North looks too grown here. And if you look at her outfit, she does not have no crop top on. Honestly, it looks like it's a bathing suit top. She has long shorts that cover her knees. Penelope shorts are shorter. This is what happens if you're a little bit more developed as a child.
He's warned Kim that if she doesn't put a stop to it, he'll raise hell with his lawyers. Insiders say he's been ranting, accusing Kim of crossing a line, and vowing not to let it slide. And here's where it gets darker. Kanye claims it's not just Kim, but Kris Jenner too. He's accusing Kris of having a sinister plan to mold North into the next Kim Kardashian, even hinting at Playboy shoots and leaked tapes down the road. It's a disturbing claim, but given Kris's history, Fans aren't dismissing it. Remember when Kanye went on that wild rant months ago, dragging Beyoncé and Jay-Z's twins by name? In that same breath, he accused the Kardashians of being tied to trafficking, and after North was featured in a video with FKA Twigs, he lashed out online, posting, "Kim Kardashian is a wawishta-chai. I don't like that Twigs has my daughter in her video dressed all grown. My soul is black. You'll say I'm crazy, but watch." Then he doubled down, blasting Kris Jenner again, claiming she's masterminding a plan to sell out North and Chicago to the industry. Some fans even point to Ray. Jazz-Old claims that Kris Jenner not only approved Kim's infamous tape, but reviewed multiple versions to decide which one would sell best, and allegedly even suggested filming a third. Now, Kanye's waving that history around as proof. And honestly, it's no wonder this fight is spiraling out of control. Think about that for a second. A mother allegedly watching her daughter's private tape just to flip it into a payday. That's not parenting, that's exploitation. And with that track record, is it really surprising that people believe Kim and Kris might be laying the same blueprint for North? Because let's be real, Kris Jenner has done it before. She's the same mom who pushed Kim into that famous Playboy shoot, then guided Kylie Jenner down a similar path. Even when Kim said she felt uneasy, Kris reportedly told her to go bolder. That's the kind of manipulation Kanye keeps warning about, and why he's drawing the line when it comes to Kris being around his girls. According to insiders, Kanye believes Kris is already grooming North and Chicago into mini versions of Kim and Kylie, trained, marketed, and monetized from childhood. And with Kris's history, fans are starting to think maybe Kanye isn't ranting. Maybe he's warning the world before it's too late. Back in June 2020, when everything between Kim and Kanye started to fall apart, Kanye posted, "I put my life on the line for my children, that North's mother would never sell her sex tape." Then he doubled down, writing, "I put my life on God that North's mom would never photograph her doing Playboy. And that's on God. I'm at the ranch. Come and get me." Those words still haunt the Kardashian house. Honestly, it's hard not to feel for North West right now. Kim's dressing her like a full-blown fashion icon. Kanye's yelling about protecting her innocence. And Kris is still pulling strings like the head of the entire operation. It's chaos from every direction. And poor North is stuck in the middle. A kid being dragged through a grown-up war over fame, image, and control. Now, strangers online are picking apart her every outfit, treating her like a brand instead of a child. The pressure on this 12-year-old is unreal, and the battle over her future is only getting nastier by the day. So what do you think? Is Kanye West right for calling out Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner for exploiting their daughter? Or is he proving he's no better with his own questionable choices? And does Kris really have a long-term plan to mold North into Kim K 2.0 before she's even a teenager? If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support means everything.